So I was taking the bus the other day to a dance lesson, and it's like this guy sat down beside me, and I like actually moved over a chair, um, and he moved over right next to me and just started talking to me. And I'm like, how did this guy end up picking me up? I'm on a bus. I didn't even talk to people on the bus. And I ended up going out with this guy, and I was like, this is really interesting. Like, he did something to overcome all of those barriers that you normally have to talking to strangers and to like weird guy on the bus, and somehow got my phone number and convinced me to go out on a date. And I was like, okay, I need to figure out what that was so I can teach other guys, because I know he was a cute guy, but he wasn't anything special. I wouldn't have talked to him. And it's like something he did actually intrigued me. And first of all, he didn't have, like, he was totally willing for me to reject him. Like, I'm sure if I had just ignored him or walked away or been like, don't fucking talk to me, he would have been fine. So he didn't have any barriers up. He was just, I'm going to talk to this girl and see what happens. And he asked me some really weird questions, which for me works because I'm like kind of strange. And if someone asks you, if you could if someone could cast a magic spell on you and make you something else, like what would you be? I was Who says that? So that was interesting. I don't know where he got that one from. Don't use that one. Come up with your own. Or use that one, it's fine. But it's like, if you could be somewhere else and someplace else in time and be like a character or some kind of creature, like what would you be? And I'm like, okay, weird guy on the bus. And actually, the first thing he said to me was, do you think I look like a foreigner? And I'm like, are you a foreigner? And he's like, well, everywhere I go, people say that I look like I am from somewhere else. And so I, of course, said, well, maybe you're an alien, and maybe he is. I don't know. So I think what worked was no barriers, said weird stuff that wasn't creepy, just interesting. And like, he wasn't being intrusive. Like, he wasn't weird eye staring at me or anything like that. He was just being friendly and kind of like talking like he normally does, like he was interested in getting to know something about me. So, and he was willing for me to just say no. He didn't have a point of view about it. It was like, oh, do you want to talk to me? Cool. If you don't, bye. You know? And then he just said, would the miracles of modern technology allow me to talk to you again right before he got off the bus? And I gave him my phone number. I don't even know why. Like, who is this guy? So, this is how a guy picked me up on the bus. I think maybe there's something we can learn from him. I don't know if I'll ever see him again, but I thought I would take note. Maybe this could help someone else. Give it a try. Ride a bus sometime. Talk to a stranger on the street. It's like if you're willing to get rejected, what else is possible? Maybe you'll actually meet somebody cool.